I don't think we really know what we're getting ourselves into.
I kind of know what we're getting ourselves into, and it's a lot. It's a lot.
Damanhur is a spiritual society.
Oh.
Oh my God. We are very normal people, even if we do crazy things together. We can travel in time, speak with alien species. We can do miracles.
Now I really want to know what's going on here.
Melodious chimes welcome visitor and citizen to Damanhur in the foothills of the Italian Alps. A bizarre complex, it's not a religious center, but represents a new way of living, an alternative lifestyle based on meditation and the study of magic and the paranormal.
We are about to take you along with us on a bizarre and extraordinary experience that even months after it happened, we still struggle to explain. Hidden in the Italian Alps, we are immersing ourselves with an organization of 500 people that, among many other things, all believe they can travel in time.
Oh, that's them. Hello, I'm Thomas.
Manta.
Good to meet you.
I need you to sign because we will go underground and...
Great. Hello. Thank you.
The Damanhur people claim that they are creating a new model for the future of humankind. With temples built in secret underground over decades, they are primarily an eco-commune of people living together in houses containing upwards of 15 people, with families, single people, couples, and elders all mixed together.
Everyday life in Damanhur is based on trust, kindness, and sharing.
But what makes this place strange are their supernatural beliefs and claims of their mastery of magic. They claim to have invented their own forms of hypnosis meditation, built tools allowing plants to play music, and devised healing tools that look more out of science fiction than from this earth. And so, with endless questions and trying to enter this experience with an open mind, with our time-traveling meditation scheduled at the end of our trip, let's see what dimension these strange 3 days will send us.
So Damanhur was born with the idea of creating the seed of a new civilization. If you wanted to be central for the world, also on the spiritual plane, what would that place need?
Some strong energy center?
Exactly.
Damanhur was founded in 1975 by Oberto Eraudi with 24 followers. The society was created with its own constitution, currency system, and a coded language that only they understand. The inspiration for many of the Damanhurian practices supposedly came from the study of ancient civilizations and practices invented by their founder who passed away in 2013.
So you're taking the best of ancient civilizations and
Techniques, practices, and then we created new disciplines where we can reach the results that those disciplines were meant to reach.
How do you decide how to build the rocks?
So this is an interesting question, and it's an interesting riddle for us also, because we don't really know. So the founder, who was not an ordinary man, and one of the extraordinary things I saw him do, because I was there when he began, he took a stick and he started walking, and with this stick he started tracing on the ground, and then he had told us to follow him with the limestone so that we could trace the lines, and he walked for weeks without ever stopping, and he drew this amazing complex of mazes and labyrinths, so complex, going up and down the mountains and around, and they're perfect. We measured them afterwards, we took aerial pictures, all the angles, the distances, everything is perfect. I asked him, how could you do this? Were you seeing this drawing on the ground? You were following how did you do this? He never replied, so we don't know.
The more we ask questions, the more confusing things seem to become. Not only were we struggling to understand some of the conceptual explanations, but we were also feeling a level of discomfort with how elusive and mysterious the founder had been about his methods. At the same time as people describe him as operating on an even playing field as everyone else, he also didn't seem to break down to anyone where much of it was coming from, leaving a lack of explanation about core parts of their practices to this day.
We are now making our way towards the temples.
A multi-level temple buried 100 feet underground that has been called the eighth wonder of the world. Hidden in secret until 1991, Italian police found out about the temple and threatened to demolish it. Upon being shown the temple, however, the police were completely stunned and gave their permission for its existence to continue.
This is the entrance?
This is the lowest entrance of the temple.
Whoa. Oh man.
Getting goosebumps. The vividness is overpowering, like in a great way. You just feel like a sense of life with the amount of colors in here.
So, what is this room?
This is the whole spheres that is dedicated to personal meditation, but also to the connection with the energetical network of the planet.
Is it normal that I can't tell if it's just sleep deprivation or I actually feel like I'm very sensitive towards energy, and ever since we came down here I felt a sense of distortion?
From an energetical perspective, this is one of the key points of the whole complex. So makes sense that here you feel a little bit like that. Now, one of the most interesting ones, for sure.
What?
Wow!
Oh my god. Wow. I was not expecting this. It just keeps getting more and more surprising.
This is the newest part of the temple.
This is not open to the public.
Not yet.
I mean, I've never seen anything like this. One of the craziest things I've ever seen. In every sense of the word, like crazy in terms of spectacular and the amount of detail, and then also in just like, I don't even know how to describe it. I was not expecting this. We were like in a gallery and now we're... This looks like a time traveling machine.
This specific device can perceive and monitor the aura, that is the energetic field around our body, and then direct this energy where she sees that this energy is lacking, so it's kind of healing also in that sense.
Sorry, what is this?
So è un portale dimensionale.
So this is a dimensional portal.
C'è anche
Okay.
Done some research about the time structure and how time works.
dopo questa cabina si passa attraverso il portale per spostarsi in una dimensione in
If
cui
it works, it's real. That is the practical approach that we have in experimenting things.
It gets more strange by the hour. All of it.
I guess we'll leave you two alone. See you.
Bye bye.
Let's see if he will be back or not.
Yeah. I'm a little worried leaving him in there.
The only sensation that I felt was some sort of like no, not just my breath expanding and contracting, but like everything around me was like feeling like this. I don't know how to explain it, and I honestly I'm just more confused than even when I walked in. So
What?
things that it's so hard to tell. There's so many variables. There's so many stimulants. But to me, I think if it makes them happy and if it makes them productive and if it makes them loving towards each other and towards the planet, then who are we to judge?
In our final experiment, we were going to attempt a form of meditation called past life regression, which supposedly allows you to connect with your spirits from past lives.
So today we could try an experiment with you and see if we can open a different dimension, that is the dimension of time. Time is an illusion, yet a very persisting one. If time is like a territory, just like we know that we are here, but Paris still exists, we can also imagine that there are points in time they're still existing, so that their time is all simultaneous.
Is there a version of me that was alive a month ago that is also existing right now?
Somehow, yes.
Because I'm experiencing this exact moment, and there's a future me that's also experiencing the future at this moment.
That's very good. Not many people get to that conclusion, bravo, but yes.
As soon as you start talking about time, there are endless amounts of paradoxes that are hard to grapple with. But as this particular exercise requires us to stay totally open-minded, we decided to completely surrender and see if anything meaningful could come up.
All right, here we go.
A deep breath to dive to the other side of the second door, taking you to a different place, a different time, different sensations, different memories. How different is this face? And is it a young face or an older face? Feel the body as they're standing. Are they standing proud? There's something special in the life of this person that they want to show you. An object that was dear to them. Maybe it's a book, maybe it's a stone. So concentrate on your hearing.
After the meditation was complete, we had time to reflect on our experience.
But I was swimming with crocodiles. It wasn't necessarily danger, but they were my friends. And the other moment, it was just like a clenched fist up in the air.
Mine started in like a sandy place. It kind of felt like it could be Egypt potentially. There was a ship that I was on, and it looked like jungle and some kind of like indigenous tribe, and I saw like a gold face. Oh, and also I definitely felt like a man.
That's quite extraordinary.
Yeah.
See the difference?
Yeah, definitely.
I saw a trail of people that were wearing fur. I moved into the body of the person in the front that was trying to find the trail above the mountains. My mission was to try to figure out how we're gonna get above these mountains. We were able to find like a safe little cave area, and they were in there. And I looked up and I still saw the eagle, and in a weird way in that moment it felt like the eagle was me now telling this previous version of myself that we'll be safe.
Wow. Wow. I like the wow. Wow.
Well, we just finished a time traveling workshop. You know, the pragmatic part of me wants to explain it as a part of my imagination, but I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on here, but maybe I just time traveled.
Our interpretation of a place has never felt more perplexing and confusing. At the same time as we were impressed by the temples, appreciated the intentionality in their systems of co-living, and clearly experienced something during some of the meditations they walked us through, there was too much that required leaps of belief for us not to feel a sense of suspicion around much of what they were saying. The community has clearly survived almost 10 years without the presence of their founder, but many of their practices are still based on some of his pseudo-scientific inventions. As we met people who had once been a part of this community, then left and finally come back, it seems that people are free to make their own decisions. And so with these people certainly not being the only ones on this planet with supernatural beliefs, who are we to judge at the end of the day? We will never vouch for something we don't understand, and are honestly to this day uncertain about what we experienced in these 3 days, and might live the rest of our lives without ever fully having a clear answer. But isn't that also true about our understanding of life's most complicated questions?